right, folks, listen up. Now, it's come to my attention that you people ain't watching the Tom Richards fishing show. Why, that's a shame is what it is. No, it's a crime. Now, if you don't start watching me and the Blue Steel Baby, we're going to take care of business. This is Checkpoint Chickie. Over and out.
Hey, neighbors, be sure and catch my show Thursday night at 9 p.m. and again on Sunday at 3 p.m. See you then.
We're going to be fishing with live bait, but what we're going to be doing with these baits is taking and casting them at the bank much as you would a bucktail fly or some other artificial lure. We're fishing, as you can see, with fairly light tackle, medium, I guess you'd call that medium weight casting spinning outfits, and we're fishing with 10-pound test to 8-pound test line. I've got a little 1/16 of an ounce split shot on the line, just about a foot to 18 inches above my hook. You can fish a lot of different hooks. Right now I'm fishing with a number 8 treble hook, and we're using thread fin shad for bait. And we're setting.
Okay, we got one. Got one, Jack?
Yep.
Good.
All right. Way to be there, Jack. We're setting.
He's coming by.
All right. All right.
Well, keep on going. You can talk.
Feels like a pretty good fish.
Yeah, it feels like a real good fish.
We're positioning the boat in about 20 foot of water and casting back up toward the bank, and we're letting these shads settle down in about anywhere from 6 to 8 feet of water.
He's not as big as I thought.
And then just working them back toward the boat real slow. And then, of course, sometimes up and under the boat, let me get the motor up to where we don't break him off on the motor. And as you can see, at times it's pretty productive. The last couple of days, these folks, my guests, by the way, for today, this is old Jack. He's a fella from up in, where y'all from? Illinois.
Illinois,
That's right.
yeah.
Used to be a school teacher.
Right.
The one here behind me is Pete Drummond. And this is a bad word, he's an attorney. We'll try not to hold that against him. Let's see if we can get this fish in, then I'll get back to these introductions. Come over here, little fella. Now, we've took some fish the last couple of days, several of them in the 12, 15-pound range, and I feel confident we'll catch some more today. But there's just a nice little start, and, well, you can't argue with that.
No, beautiful fish.
Good start,
definitely.
Jack.
Right, definitely.
We gonna let him grow up?
Definitely.
There we go. And to finish this out, Pete's got his daughter with him, Becca. Becca's 8 years old. Yesterday she caught a 15-pound striper.
9.
She's 9 years old. Let's not cheat her for whatever you do. Becca's 9 years old. Are you going on 10 yet, Becca? Getting close to 10? Real close to 10. So we'll be back in just a minute. Stick around. I think you're going to really enjoy this. Be right back. Well, we started off this morning casting these things at the bank. We picked up some small fish. But what we're going to try to do right now is just pull the baits down the bank. And when we do that, we're going to set the rod in the rod holder, and pretty much we'll be putting action on the bait with the boat. and the trolling motor. And you want to just hit a real low speed with the trolling motor. And to say real low is going to be relevant to, I guess, to each individual, but the very slow speed. The most important factor on this, if we get started here, number one, remember we're using light line. And the light line, the reason for that on a lot of occasions, and I don't care where you're fishing at, the lightest line you can get by with is going to help you put more fish in the boat. You're going to break a few fish off, but you can avoid breaking the fish off if you do this right here. This drag is set real loose. Once you hook a fish up, you can always come back here and tighten it up a notch or two. But if you've got that drag set real tight like that right there, on a big fish, 8-pound test line, he's going to break you off. So remember, what we're going to do, to go back and rehash this, a number 8 treble hook on 8-pound test line, a little split shot, small bait, we'll throw it out. Then, what are we going to do, Becky? Are we going to leave it a tight drag or a loose drag? A loose drag. Check your drag. Once you get the drag set and you know you've got it right, put it in the rod holder. A rod holder on this type of fishing is extremely important. These are Driftmaster rod holders. Use whatever brand you like. That's irrelevant. This rod holder I like, it's covered with rubber, and you cannot, a fish cannot take a rod out of that rod holder. It just won't happen. But once you get it to this point, a key note here to remember is don't mess with that rod. Once you see that it's getting struck or it's getting a bite, don't run over and pick it up out of it. What you're doing when you do that, with that rod in the rod holder, our bait is right at the fish's mouth. He may be mouthing it. And when I pick that rod up, what have I done? Right there, I have moved that bait 2 or 3 feet, taking it away from him, and a lot of times they'll just swim off. Leave that rod in the rod holder until the fish takes it. I guarantee you it'll help you put more fish in the boat. Does that sound good to you? Yeah. Sounds good. He's taking it off, ain't he, Jack? Yep. Let me get this and in out of the way. You ain't popping them knuckles when you're cranking that, are you? No. Sound like it's hitting your knuckles.
Come at me now.
Decided to come this way, huh? Get this and over.
We're in the fishing business.
In the fishing business.
Come on, you son of a gun.
Oh, he's coming right at
Don't
me.
hit me.
Yeah, go ahead and crank it.
This one's called.
I mean, he's coming at us at 90.
Yeah.
He'll take back again.
Yep.
Done got in that line. Really don't line up. Did it come off?
No, I got him.
No, I thought about that line. Yeah, it came off. Good. Now, Jack, if you get to the point you need relief.
Okay.
If you need some relief, we got Tom's, Jack. That's how we spell relief. Don't get tired, Jack.
That's a little better fish than those
I
other
see.
ones
This
we've
one-
cut into.
This one's doing a nice job here.
That's more like the ones we've had the last couple of days.
I'd say look at the boil out there.
Oh, a big old boil.
You see a nice boil we got out there? Look at this boil.
There he goes again.
We're going to give him the boil for you. Look at there.
See, these Tennessee fish hit for Illinois, folks.
Come on.
Look at that boil. Look at that boil. Look at that boil. Look at that boil. This is some of the best fishing I've ever been into. This
Great.
is fantastic. We got a great guide here. We've had some fantastic fish in the last 3 days.
Hey, Jack. Hey, he isn't as big as you thought, Jack.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, no, he's not.
He's rolling. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a regular rockfish there.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Come on, baby. Come on home.
Oh, he's nice enough.
Yeah. Come on down.
Go get my yellow camera back.
No time to get...
Especially on that 8-pound test.
I know.
Handful, ain't it, Jack?
Yes, he is. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
Here, you. Okay, you take this.
Come on. Let's...
He's still not done.
Come on. Come and see Papa. Come on. Come over and see Papa. There we go.
Oh, nice. Yes, sir.
Nice fish. There you go, Jack. Way to go, Jack.
Get this net out of the way. Oh, yeah.
Pull him up so I can see him.
Get over here, back. Oh, watch right.
Now, if Tom can find his pliers again.
And Captain's
How many times a day do we hunt those pliers?
every time we get a fish, Tom.
Every time we get a fish, Tom's got to hunt the pliers.
That's right.
Well, I have mislocated them. But boy, ain't that a nice fish. And that's on 8-pound test line. And that, we're going to be using a combination of baits today, and these are the main forage bases that you have on Boone Lake. This big one I have my finger on is a gizzard shad. This is the LY, and this is a thread fin. Now, there's a lot of differences in them. I don't have time to go through it all right now, but basically you can see the gizzard's got a mouth somewhat like a carp. The LY is a big, long, streamlined bait with huge eyes. And the thread fin, of course, is this little bait that you see all over Boone Lake and a lot of the area lakes up on the surface, flipping around and whatnot. Well, that's what that is right there, is a little thread fin. Now, that thread fin gets its name, incidentally, from this little thread that's hanging off its dorsal fin on the back. You might be able to see right there. It's getting in the shade. Let me move it back over into the sun there. You can see that little fin. That's where it gets its name from. That's going to be what we're mainly using for bait today, are those 3 baits right there. Now it's time for the tip of the week. Take it away, Mike. For this week's tip of the week, let's talk about river fishing. Now, when we talk about river fishing in our area lakes, Boone, Cherokee, I have a lot of people ask me, when is the best time to go to the river? And prime time to me is when you got water movement. A lot of times the lake above, whichever lake you're in, will not be generating, no water movement. Now, if you don't have water movement, the fish really don't feed as well. And what you look for when you go there to our rivers to fish is water movement. Your catch rate will go up dramatically if you've got water movement in the river system. Have you got him, Jack?
Yeah, I got him. Well, he's got me, one of the 2.
Can you work him around this way?
I'm working on it.
Looks like a nice hybrid.
Yeah.
Good sized fish.
Come on. Come on back, guys. Come on back. Here we come.
Nice big
Come
puppy
on in the
there.
hole.
Yeah.
There, big puppy.
Oh, all right.
Nice big puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
That's a
fish.
big puppy.
oh.
Listen at him breathing hard back there.
Oh, what?
I said, listen at him breathing hard back there. Whew. Good little, one barb's all stuck in him again. That little old bitty treble hook.
10 treble hook. Oh, yeah.
Number 10 treble hook on number 8-pound test line. Little spinning outfit.
Striper
Nice fish.
hybrid.
That's
Birthday
a
bride.
striper.
Friday.
Now you see these broken lines, folks. You see a lot of that on these stripers. This is a striper, not a hybrid. And a lot of people make a mistake of thinking they're a hybrid, but you can tell by the streamlined back there's no hump there. If it has a hybrid, it'd have a big hump there.
And plus it's colored.
Nice fish. Here, Jack, you want to turn him loose?
Yeah.
Let you
Don't
put him
turn
back.
loose.
Well, yeah, Becca, we got a couple fish to eat. That's enough, you know.
And a good point, folks. These folks come down here from Illinois. They've took some fish to eat, but as you can see, we're putting some back too. They're good eating. Eat all you want of them. But if you don't need it, please put them back. We got to leave something for the next day.
That's right.
Stick around, or we're gonna do some more. Whew. Congratulations, Jack. break over there? Have you got that?
Yep.
You got him on? Let me get this line out of you. Did you see that fish break over there?
Yeah. Come on, I got on.
No, it ain't. That's another fish. That's the one following the one you got on. That's anytime you got stripers hooked up. If you can look there, I ain't even got a bait. I'm fishing on credit. That don't work too good. Y'all do that up north a lot?
Absolutely.
Does them Yankee fish bite on credit?
Uh-huh.
Anytime you got stripers, you into stripers or hybrids, you could take, and if you got one hooked up, it's not a bad idea. Of course, you're going to take a chance of breaking a fish off every now and then, but pitch another bait out around it, they'll run in packs, 2 and 3 fish. And a lot of times they'll be swimming right together. And Jack's is saying, hush your mouth and get a net and get my fish. Oh.
Cool.
He's not the big fish.
He's not?
Well, how come you didn't catch a big one, Jack?
He's bigger than these others. He's a little bigger than what these others were.
Well, at least we're having fun.
Say we're having fun, Becky. Whew. Them little, you stuck him right in the lip too, boy. That's a good. Just barely got him with one little hook.
Wait a minute.
There, you want to look at that? I don't guess you want to hold it, do you?
No.
Another nice little hybrid. Hold it out like that. It looks bigger once. Get over here toward the camera and hold it up. You want to turn it loose?
Yeah.
Being as hey, you're the one that
All right.
hooked him. And we'll put him back, let him turn into a 10-pounder. Hey, folks, don't go away because it's going to get better. I guarantee you. Well, we're going to change off and do some pulling these lines like outlines. We'll get back a little bit, casting at the banks, and before we can get started, Pete's picked one up, which is good. What is that rod, Pete? That 12-foot long?
12 foot long, that's correct. It's a Berkeley. It's a noodle rod. It's actually, I use it a lot for salmon, drift fishing for salmon, steelhead, you know, big ones, up the river from Wisconsin and places like that.
Well, I'll tell you, you're right in the middle of a big brush pile with that.
And we're going to have to kind of horse it a little bit, aren't we?
I don't know how much horsing you're going to do.
Well,
We may end up having to...
the nice thing about long rods is you can go over people's heads with it, as you can see in a boat. Those give you a little bit of help.
Where's he at?
Right behind the boat.
Get the...
We only have about 8-pound test on here.
Now he's coming back now. Do you feel pretty good?
Ah, not big, not real big. 6 or 7 pounds.
Not nothing like those we caught the last couple of days.
Hey, if they're at least 12, 15 pounds, there's no point in even getting excited, is there?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, one.
Maybe the... Oh!
Jack about took your nose off.
Let's go. He's not hardly ready to hand land, Jack.
You can't line them on your nose.
Oh, he's frosky little. He's not big at all.
Told ya.
Compared to these we've been taking the last couple of days. I believe it's the camera curse.
Oh, we got a fish on camera, though. You know, at least it's not raining like it was before.
Oh, that's for
Remember
sure.
we caught those 2 30-pound fish when we couldn't take their pictures because of the rain?
Yeah.
You believe that?
You notice I just said, yeah.
Yeah, well.
That's a nice little fish, though. Move out of the way, Pete, so I can show it to the camera. That's the way with a lawyer, just stand right in the way. But there's a good little old striper. Not nothing like what we've been taking, and I think we'll, or a hybrid. I said striper, and that's a hybrid. Of course, everybody can tell that by the broken lines, but you catch a lot of stripers with broken lines, too. You know, we had one yesterday there that had as many broken lines on it as any striper, hybrid that we've caught.
Was the one Becca caught, you mean?
Yeah, that 15-pounder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it had as many.
She's 16 and a half.
16 and a half.
You
Don't
weighed it.
slide that girl
You
off,
weighed it,
Eddie.
she knows, and it's 16 and a half, and she knows it, and you weighed it, and so don't call it a 15-pounder again, whatever you do.
Well, let's get baited up and get back out there. What we're doing with these lines is we're pulling them flat lines, just dragging them over the points and stuff. We're going to be doing some casting at the same time. We're still using the same equipment, the same light line, the little split shot, and the small hooks, the small baits. And we're gonna get this one back out and see if we can't pull another one out of here.
Reel. Just reel right now. Reel. Hold your rod up. Reel. Drop down. Drop it down.
Keep it down. Yeah, go down with it. Way down. Into the water. Into the water. You come at the boat hard. Keep cranking.
He's heavy.
Is he heavy? Yeah, keep the rod down. Where's he at now? Raise your rod tip up just enough we can tell where
Show
he's
your
at.
rod down. Put
He's
your rod
over
over
there.
the other side of the boat.
Let's go around with it.
It's a deep enough rod. Let's go around.
Yeah, just go around. Here, hop up on the deck.
Put your rod in the water. Keep the rod in the water, Becky.
Hop up on that deck, Becky. I'll hold the rod.
Help you.
Look.
Okay, we got you up. Now. And her the rod. Okay, we'll be right back, folks. We just got to get this fish on the other side of the boat.
There you go, Becky.
Which I think we just did. There you go.
Have you got it going, Becky?
Yep.
About got it in here. Folks, we're going to have to leave. Let Becky fight this thing out and get it in here. I don't know what it is. We'll find out in a second. Jack, Pete,
Stay for our
Becky, I appreciate y'all being with me.
See, there he is.
Oh, she's getting him in. Folks, we get back to it again next week. Till then, good luck and good fishing.